Step number one in getting your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube right now is making sure that when you publish YouTube Shorts, you're not publishing them to your subscribers. In fact, you should be publishing them to non-subscribers because this increases the odds that your content actually gets pushed out. Because here's the deal. Let's say that YouTube goes ahead and they show your YouTube Shorts to the people that subscribe to your channel, but they don't actually watch YouTube Shorts, or they're not interested in that topic that you're uploading about. Well, then three things are going to happen. One, your stayed to watch ratio is going to be way too low. Two, your average view duration is going to be way too low. And three, you're not going to get the click-through rate that you need to on that post in order to have YouTube actually push out your content. And here's how you could actually turn this off. So in order to actually do this, you're gonna have to come over into your YouTube channel, you have to come into Shorts, and you have to come into a short that you have not posted yet. So I have some shorts that are scheduled out. We'll see that this short, I've already got a title in here, I've already got a description. This short's already ready to go. In fact, the short is going to get released later today. But if we scroll all the way down, it's going to be past the tags right here. What we're going to see is this right here. We wanna make sure that this is turned off, and then you're gonna wanna click on save right here. And what that is going to do is make sure that YouTube isn't showing your content to your subscribers because they might be ruining your reach. But that was just the first change. Change number two is you need to make sure that you're adding a call to action into every piece of content that you create. And I know what you're thinking, Rob, I don't want to do that. It sounds corny, it sounds cheesy, just doesn't vibe with what I'm trying to do. But I'm telling you, if you do not put a call to action, it is going to take you way longer than it should for you to get 1,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, even 1,000,000 subscribers, because the difference between you doing this and not is literally going to be a 5x increase or potentially more in how many subscribers that you actually get every single time that you upload a video. And the last thing that you want to happen is to have a video go viral, but you don't have a call to action in there. And I want to prove this to you by showing you a few times that I personally messed this up myself. And had I done this right every single time, I'd have over 1,000,000 subscribers on this channel already. Okay, so in order to best show this off to you, I wanted to go through the analytics on a few videos. If we look at this video right here, it got 1.4 million views, and guess what? I got over 11,000 subscribers for it. Now, if we come over to this video right here, we can see that this video got around the same number of views, but I only got 3,000 subscribers. I literally got 4 times the amount of subscribers from this video, and guess what? The only reason that that happened is because I had a call to action in this video. But I don't only want this to be a plea for you to add a call to action, I also want you to optimize your call to action. So these are results with no call to action. 1.2 million views, 3,000 subscribers. These are the results with a call to action added in. Just something simple. Me telling people to subscribe if they want to grow faster on YouTube, and they took action on it. We can see here 1.4 million views, almost 4 times the amount of subscribers from the video versus the video that didn't have a call to action into it. But what if we supercharge that? This video got 1.6 million views. I gained over 30,000 subscribers for it. And the way that I was able to do this was because the title in this video perfectly aligned with the call to action. So this video is about how to get more subscribers on YouTube Shorts fast. So what I did was at the end of the video, I said to people, smash that subscribe button if you want to get more YouTube subscribers. Now, if we come over to this video where I did add a call to action in, but it wasn't perfect, this one was about getting monetized. So the video title in this is about getting monetized on YouTube. My call to action though was about growing faster and getting more subscribers. So you want to make sure that whatever your call to action is one, added into the video, and 2, is perfectly aligned with exactly what the topic is. And that is how you're going to get results like this, where you literally get 10x the amount of subscribers versus another video with similar views, but you get way less subscribers. Now, change number 3 is you need to make sure that you're only posting content that is in a format or on a topic that is trending in your niche right now. And this is one of the most important things with the current YouTube algorithm shift. This works both for lives, for long form, and for shorts content. And you need to make sure you're paying very close attention to this, because it might not be the quality of your video or the quality of your title or even your thumbnail that's ruining your views right now. It could simply be that your format was wrong or that the topic that you chose to create content about wasn't the right thing. And lucky for you, today's video sponsor Metricool makes this incredibly easy to fix. In fact, they let you see exactly what's trending in your niche on YouTube in 30 seconds or less. Because once you get into Metricool, you're going to be able to come over to YouTube right here. You'll be able to scroll all the way down and you'll be able to actually list out all of your competitors right here. You can could do a simple search and you can add them in. And then you could click on video list all right here and very easily see a view of which videos your competitors have posted recently, what formats it's in, what topics they're on, and how well it's actually doing, so that you know instantly when you log in here in the morning exactly what kind of formats you should be posting, long form, shorts, community posts, or lives, and then what posts are actually getting the most views so you can give your take on that topic too. And the best part about Metricool is that if you go to the pinned comment below right now, you could get started with 30 days free access to any of their premium plans with code ROBBERT. And the value with Metricool doesn't stop there, because they also make it incredibly easy for you to be able to post your content not only on YouTube, but across a bunch of other platforms, which is one of the easiest ways to grow faster right now. Now, the way that you'll do this is you'll just come over here into planning, and we could see that very easily we could click on create post right here, and we could upload content to Facebook, to Instagram, to LinkedIn, to TikTok, even to YouTube Shorts, or all these other platforms, all at one time from one interface without having to log into each of these platforms. And another thing that's incredibly useful is not only that you can post stuff, but also if you come over to inbox right here, you can see content and all your notifications and all your DMs from a bunch of different channels here really quickly. So what are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below and get started today with 30 days free access to any of Metricool's premium plans with code ROBBERT. Now, step number 4 is you need to make sure that you're using YouTube's new A/B test feature for titles. I would strongly recommend that you do not use this for thumbnails, because YouTube actually messed this tool up for thumbnails and it doesn't actually do the right thing. So the way that thumbnails works right now, and the reason that I would not use it for thumbnails, is because when you show people different thumbnails via the A/B test, what it actually goes for is how long people actually spend watching the content. But that's not really what a thumbnail is going to interact with. What a thumbnail is going to affect is what your click-through rate is. So it's actually looking for the wrong metric. But if you use the A/B test feature for titles, it allows you to test 2 or 3 titles for each YouTube video that you upload. And guess what this allows you to do? This allows you to see how many impressions you get based on different topics. Here's a perfect example of that. So if I come over here and I look at this video on my AI YouTube channel, it got around 61,000 views. But if we come into reach, we could see that it got 455,000 impressions. Now this video was about ChatGPT, but if we come over to this video right here, we could see that it got almost an identical number of views, 60,500, so only 400 less views. And if we come into reach, this video got more than 200,000 other impressions. Why? Because this video is about Firebase, it's about Google, and right now Google AI is way more popular than ChatGPT. So videos that I make about this topic or with those keywords in the title end up getting way more impressions. Now, if I did want to A/B test this, or you wanted to A/B test this for your content, you're going to come into details, you're going to see A/B test right here. You are going to click on that and you're going to want to choose title only. Remember, do not do thumbnail A/B tests. Do not do title and thumbnail A/B tests. Only do title A/B tests. If you wanted to quote unquote test your thumbnail, just upload a new thumbnail in here. Take note of when you actually made that thumbnail change. And then what you'll be able to do is come into your analytics, come into reach, come into click-through rate, and see how it actually affects it, because you're going to want to look at that. You don't want to look at what the average view duration is, which is what YouTube is broken right now and is actually optimizing that based on. Now, the last and most important thing that you need to make sure that you're doing right now in order to get your content pushed out on YouTube, whether you're going live or you're uploading long form content, or if you're uploading YouTube Shorts, is you need to make sure that you have the right settings turned on, not only on your channel, but also on your posts when you upload. So let's go through those. Okay, so when it comes to your account settings, the first thing that you need to do is you need to come to youtube.com/verify. You need to make sure that this says that your phone number is verified. If it does not say that, it means that your phone number isn't verified with YouTube, and YouTube thinks that you're a bot, they think that you're spam, they're not going to push your content out. Now, once you have that out of the way, the next thing that I need to make sure that you do is you need to make sure that you come into your settings right here, come under channel, come under advanced, and then scroll all the way down. You want to make sure that this right here is unchecked. Otherwise, YouTube is actually going to use your content with their AI models. I would strongly suggest that you don't do that. You want to make sure that hype is going to be turned on. You want to make sure that let YouTube enhance audio quality is turned on. You want to make sure that this is turned on also. There's no other advanced settings that you need to make sure enabled. The next thing you need to do is come under feature eligibility. You need to make sure that this is green, and this is green. Otherwise, you're not going to have all the features and YouTube isn't going to push out your content. We can see right here that YouTube uses these features in order to keep their community safe for everybody. What does that mean if you read between the lines? That if you don't have green here, your content isn't going to get pushed out because they want to keep their viewers safe. In addition to that, if you come under basic info right here, country of residence, you want to make sure that this is your country of residence. And these keywords right here, you should have two things in here. One, the topics that you're going to be posting about. This is my AI channel, so I have things like AI news, ChatGPT tips, machine learning, artificial intelligence, but then also I have my own channel name and I have a few competitors, which is what you need to make sure that you're doing too. Now, in addition to that, you need to come over here to the top right-hand corner. We're going to close out of here. You want to click on your channel and you want to make sure that your homepage is optimized. So it shows popular videos here, it shows your videos here, and then it shows your shorts here. Because if you have these things turned on, it is going to increase the odds that YouTube pushes out your content to the right people. Now, the next thing you need to make sure you're doing is actually using the right settings. But what's even more important than that is I want to make sure that you're not using the wrong settings. So you need a title here with a high title score. You need a description here that has the same keywords from your title at least 2 to 3 times. If we scroll down a little bit, you want to make sure that this is marked no, it's not made for kids unless your video is actually made for kids. For example, you do like an ABC video, then mark that yes. Otherwise, it should be marked no. In addition to that, if we scroll down, you want to make sure this is turned on. You want to make sure this is turned on. You want to make sure this is turned on. You want to make sure that you have above 450 characters out of 500 with your tags. And you want these tags to just be things that people are going to be searching for. And it is fine to totally be repetitive. For example, YouTube settings, best YouTube settings, best YouTube upload settings, best settings for uploading on YouTube. Basically, all the different ways that somebody might type in a topic and your video should be shown, you want to show up here. And then if we scroll down a little bit more, you want to make sure allow embedding is turned on. You want to make sure that shorts remixing is on both for video and for audio. And you want to make sure that you have the right category here. Because if you mess this up, YouTube isn't going to give you the reach that you want. In addition to that, you need to come down here. You need to make sure anybody can comment on your video. And for comment moderation, I would strongly suggest you put this as none. Otherwise, YouTube could be blocking comments that you're getting on your videos. That's why it looks like you're getting no comments, it looks like you're getting no engagement. And then as a result, the YouTube algorithm doesn't show your content to anybody. Now, if you want to grow faster on YouTube, the same exact way I helped this channel gain over 100,000 subscribers, this channel over 100,000, and this channel over 100,000, well, I'd strongly suggest that we work together one-on-one so I could tell you everything that you need to change and everything that you need to do differently in order to grow faster. If that sounds interesting, well, please check out this video right here where I show you the 3 different ways I could take the guesswork out of you growing your YouTube channel, because it's not supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be difficult. You just don't know what you're doing. And if you want to fix that, check out this video over here.